President Trump used the word disgraceful this morning to describe a court ruling against his travel ban. He's calling the unanimous decision by a 3-judge panel political.
It's a political decision, and we're going to see them in court, and I look forward to doing it.
So you believe the judges made a political
We have
decision?
a situation where the security of our country is at stake. So this is just a decision that came down, but we're going to win the case.
And have you conferred with your new Attorney General on this tonight? Is he a
No,
part
I
of it
haven't.
now?
We just heard the decision.
Joining me is civil rights attorney Brian Claypool. And Brian, I know you. You voted for Trump, but you actually predicted this outcome.
Yeah, absolutely. I voted for Trump, make America great, new jobs, education. But from a constitutional standpoint, President Trump used this executive order. He used public danger as a pretext to enact a religious-based travel ban.
And the judges called him out on that, saying that there is no basis to that argument.
Yeah, absolutely. And by the way, this isn't political. The district court judge that initially sustained the temporary restraining order is Republican. There was a Republican on this 3-judge panel. But at the end of the day, I think
it was unanimous.
Yeah, it was unanimous. And one thing that's interesting, Michaela, is that President Trump is criticizing these judges. He's biting the hand that feeds him, because he's got to go back to these same judges to have a hearing on the constitutionality of the order.
I want to ask you about this because you make the argument that he's putting the cart before the horse. You're saying that he's kind of missing what needs to be done here. You believe there's more of a need, because you're in the thick of it, by the way. You're a guy who's out there getting calls from people, representing people. You believe there's a need for more immigration judges.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've represented in a sex abuse case out here 15 undocumented families, hardworking families. I've been in the trenches. But yes, he needs to focus on appointing, for example, 40 to 50 openings for immigration judges. President Obama did not fill those spots. So he's got a bird in the hand right here in the country where he can try to deal with this. And I think what he's doing is he's focusing on something that really doesn't exist. I mean, they didn't put any evidence forth of any potential harm to the country.
You have gotten a boatload of phone calls, I'm sure, to your office since all of this began. Are there protections within the Constitution for undocumented immigrants?
Absolutely. The 14th Amendment says that any person is protected.
Not any citizen.
Doesn't say citizen. It's any person. And what President Trump's missing, and I really believe his heart's in the right place, is paragraph 4 of the executive order is what he should be focusing on. And by the way, the state of Washington did not challenge paragraph 4. Paragraph 4 sets forth specific ways to vet potential refugees and immigrants from coming into the country. He should focus on more effective vetting, work with Congress to bolster the laws, to vet everybody, not just Muslims from 7 countries.
Well, it's interesting. His reaction today via Twitter was, "See you in court." Actually, this was last night. "See you in court." And one of the AGs said, "We've seen you twice in court, 2 for 0, so, you know."
And he's going to see him again in court. I think it's going to be 3 to 0 soon.
Yeah, well, we'll be watching it. And likely you'll get it. One of the calls you'll be getting is from us wanting you to come on and talk about it, because this is not done. Brian Claypool, really a delight. Thank you.
Thanks, Michael.